Missy Bauer with B&M Crop Consulting. We're here in the shop today to talk about our 10-point planner checklist. Today I want to talk about number 10, the closing system in your closing wheels. So this is an important part of the planner. We're going to go through, we got to create our good V-trench, hopefully uniform, got our seed down in there. Now we got to get this thing closed up. So first of all, what we got to think about is just what's the goal? What are we trying to do? We're trying to get this closed, have firm enough soil around that seed itself, and really not have a seam that's going to want to pop back open. So we're trying to do two things. Close the trench, which is the obvious, but number two that a lot of people forget about is the firming action around the seed itself. If this soil around here is too fluffy, we're not going to do a good job pulling water into that seed uniformly from this seed to the next seed on down the line, and it's going to cause a lot of variation and emergence. So your closing wheel system is pretty critical to make sure, one, you're closing, you don't have any seams out there, but number two, that you're also getting enough firming action. So a few things you want to take a look at on your closing wheel system. In this case, we got a two-stage system, so I'm actually closing here and then firming. So this happens to be the furrow force from Precision Planting, and there's different ways of running this in manual, or this is set up so it can be run in an automatic setting as well, so we can keep some pressure back here, or manually make adjustments as you go. But make sure these are set right from the beginning. There's a lot of options of where we can do these. We got a lot of rocks where I'm at here in southern Michigan, so I got mine set up a little bit more for that rock mode. But I have pretty good luck with these. Looked really good in our closing wheel plots this year as far as uniformity of emergence. A lot of us probably got a traditional tail assembly on here instead of a two-stage system. Remember, one of the most critical things on these is making sure they're staying centered. So what I find often when we go do planter inspections is that these are not centered, they're running off to one side or the other. I've got this particular tail wheel assembly set up. It's a Yetter tail wheel assembly with two cast iron closing wheels. I still think it's probably one of the most universal closing wheel systems out there. I like to run these cast irons in a staggered position, so I got one in the front position and one in the back position, and then I run my drag chain over that as well. Just give me some uniformity above seed depth. So whatever your closing wheel system is, one, make sure it's doing the job that you need of closing the trench but giving you that firming action. Number two, make sure that these are staying centered for you and that you do that scratch line test this time of the year in the shop to make sure things are set right. We have a lot more information for you on closing wheels. If you check out our full video series here at the link below, we've got some great information there dealing with this and how to do a better job of setting your closing wheels. So check out that link, and we got some special discounts there for you today as well.